Hello and welcome to another episode. We're the Vegan Voyagers.
Today we're in Grand Portage, Minnesota, where we're about to go on a hike and overlook Lake Superior.
We went into the visitor center here and learned a little bit about the history of the Ojibwe people, who were the Native Americans who lived here.
They're commonly also known as the Chippewa.
And learned about the fur trade, which is what made this area popular, bustling with the French and British people.
One of the cool things about this area, and I kind of wish we would have known about this a little bit earlier, is there's actually an 8.6 mile hike that you can do between Grand Portage and Fort Charlotte, which takes you up to the Pigeon River right on the US-Canadian border. That would mean a 17-mile round-trip hike, which would be awesome to do, but we're not quite to that point where we're ready to do it or spend the entire day doing it just yet.
No, but we are going to go up to the border. There's a bunch of waterfalls and rapids and stuff up there, so we're going to go check it out and just have like an epic day out adventuring in this beautiful, beautiful area. It's gorgeous up here. The weather is perfection. We're just so lucky that living in an RV, we get to spend our summers up in the nice temperatures. Basically straight uphill.
Yeah, one thing's for certain, it definitely reiterated the fact that we need to continue training for the Grand Canyon.
And if you don't know, we're training for the Grand Canyon. In May of 2019, we're hiking down and out. And that's like a mile uphill. So this was nothing compared to what we're gonna do then.
But we're at the top now. We have a beautiful view overlooking Lake Superior. There's a time period replication. It might not even be a replication. It might actually be the Grand Portage fort with the palisades and the buildings and everything. So it's really beautiful up here. Plus there's a nice breeze.
Yeah, the breeze is nice. And the bugs are happening. So bring bug spray if you come. So now we're gonna hike down and go check out the little fort. Second adventure. We're going to the falls that separate Canada and the US, and like right there is the border. It doesn't look very hard to get across it. We're not going to go over to Canada today, but we are going to go to the falls. So we're going to find out what kind of a hike this is going to be. Probably not too bad.
So we're on our way to High Falls first, which is only about a half mile or so, but then we're gonna head to Middle Falls, which is a 4.6 mile hike round trip.
About 120 feet in height, and they've actually built some structures that are no longer visible, but they used to send logs down this to get down to Grand Portage, and so they would build flumes that would go around the falls to keep them in perfect, pristine shape.
Now we got another 4 or 5 miles to go for Middle Falls.
Yeah, this one's supposed to be a little bit more rough trail. This one was a nice, easy paved trail, so we'll see how that works out.
Hopefully there won't be a bunch of people though. That's always a plus. This is totally how we got poison ivy. Look at this. It'll be a miracle if we get out of here without some kind of rash. This trail is rugged. When they said rugged, they were not kidding. We are basically bushwhacking here. But we hear the falls, so we're almost there. It was a nice little hike. A couple of slips, a little bit of mud, but we saw some cool tracks. Maybe a wolf track, we think. I don't know. Are you a track expert? Let us know down below in the comments. Uh-oh, which way do we go?
I'm pretty sure this is the trail.
We made it!
Woo!
We're in Canada!
Almost.
Kind of. It's right there. So we're gonna have Sandy's. Weep weep! We're gonna sit here, we're at the top of the falls, and we're gonna have a sandwich and then hike back. Pretty good hike.
Yeah, definitely a fun one. A little bit of mud.
A little bit of mud, a little bit of bushwhacking. It was a good one. One thing we didn't check to see when we started this hike was what the weather was going to be like. And it's been beautiful and great and perfect temperature this whole time, and then we're sitting at the waterfall and all of a sudden the thunder started happening. So we're booking it back. We're going to try to avoid any kind of crazy downfall because it's kind of muddy, so I would assume in the rain it's just going to make it way worse. So here we go. So we booked it on that hike all the way back. I don't think I recorded anything because we were just chasing, like running away from the rain, and it started to rain actually like right when we got in the car, so we made good time. Yeah. And now we're at the hot tub because we're staying at this casino. We have access to the hot tub, and so we are taking full advantage of that because we're tired.
Yeah, after a hike like that, just being able to climb into the hot tub and relax for a little bit and take a load off.
It's nice.
It's very nice.
Very nice. And that's it. We're gonna go home, we're gonna make some dinner, we're gonna take a shower. Just, you know, it's the end.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Bobby, don't you know?
We're in Minnesota.